Are you getting frustrated with what to feed a teenager who's always hungry? Everybody knows that teenagers have a huge appetite. It seems like you need to feed them constantly to satisfy their hunger. It's even more difficult where teenagers who struggle with their weight truly want to make changes, like cut down on junk food or stop overeating, and they can't. There's frustration, isolation, stress, and that's why I decided to create a recipe collection of 30 easy and healthy meals for teenagers. They're all high in protein to satisfy your teenager's hunger, and they can all be ready in less than 30 minutes. If you want to grab a free copy, go to lifestyleforteens.com/recipes.
This is the Lifestyle and Weight Loss for Teens podcast. If you're a mom and want to help your child who is struggling to lose weight, you are in the right place. If you are looking for healthy lifestyle tips, Dr. Gourgari is here to help you understand the science around safe weight loss in teens and children. Because what works for adult weight loss is not always the best for children. This podcast is for educational purposes only. Dr. Gourgari does not provide medical, psychological, or nutrition therapy advice. You should not use this information to diagnose or treat any health problems without consulting your own medical practitioner. And now, your host, Dr. Jenny Gourgari.
Hello, welcome to another episode of the Lifestyle and Weight Loss for Teens podcast. This is Dr. Jenny Gourgari, and today's episode, I'm going to answer a question that I've been asked a lot. And the question is, how much weight can I lose in a month? Or how much weight can I lose in a week? Now, this question does not have a straightforward answer because all teenagers do not have the same starting weight. So somebody that is significantly overweight has, let's say, 50 pounds above their ideal weight compared to somebody who has 10 pounds above their ideal weight. Those two teenagers are not the same. And what that means is that even if they consume the same amount of food that gives them the recommended amount of carbohydrates, proteins, and fat that they need, they may not have the same result because they don't have the same starting point. And the reason I say that is because I don't want teenagers to be disappointed because their friend followed the same dietary plan or did the same type of activity, and all of a sudden they lost 10 pounds in a month, and this teenager only lost 4 pounds in a month. There are many factors that play a role into how much weight is expected into different teenagers. American Academy of Pediatrics does give a recommendation of what is considered overall healthy weight loss in teenagers, and that is that they should not exceed 1 to 2 pounds of weight loss every week. Okay, so on average, that gives you 4 pounds to 8 pounds per month would be an absolutely amazing result to get. Now, what happens if teenagers have more weight loss than that? Is this a bad thing, and can that have negative consequences? We have compared what are their starting point and what methods do they use in order to get to that effect. We know that a lot of times when teenagers try to have excessive weight loss that is way above the numbers, let's say way above 2 pounds per week, usually they try to achieve this by excessive food restriction. Sometimes they do restrict also the fluids, or they get into unhealthy habits like causing vomiting or getting laxatives and all those things, which are really very unhealthy behaviors. We know that it's not only how much weight you can lose in 1 month, but What can you do to have sustainable weight loss? Have weight loss in a way that feels more like a healthy lifestyle. And when you lose the weight, it doesn't feel restrictive. It doesn't feel like I'll do my best to get to this healthy weight. And then once this period of 1 month or 2 months or 3 months is over and you lose all that weight, then you're like, oh, great. Now I'm going to go back, and you start overeating because you feel so deprived, so exhausted from the diet. And then all the weight comes back. So be careful when you are aiming for weight loss that is in excess of 1 to 2 pounds per week, what methods you're using. Because if you are using any of those unhealthy patterns, restrictive diets, it's very likely that even though you may get that effect, that's not going to be sustainable. And then after a few months, you'll end up on point zero where you started, which will make you feel even more frustrated, even more sad, and you wasted a lot of energy and building up a lot of unhealthy behaviors for nothing. The second thing that excessive weight loss can do is it can actually mess up your metabolism because your body does not know what's going on. If you're following restrictive patterns of eating, your body may get into what the body believes to be a starvation mode. You may slow down your metabolism because your body feels there's not enough food around. Your body stops breaking down fat because your body wants to preserve whatever fat is in your body in order to maintain your energy. So having excessive caloric restriction actually hurts your metabolism. Your body slows down your metabolism with excessive caloric restriction compared to having normal caloric requirements. So the goal is not to have significantly low caloric requirements than what your body needs. Your goal is to have your ideal requirements. Don't have excess calories. So that's why it's important to have a healthier lifestyle that will give you a balanced diet and build healthy habits that will not lead to immediate weight loss and weight gain, but rather a steady, gradual weight loss that then you can maintain without effort because it feels natural. So my approach is to create small, consistent habits. This has been shown from multiple studies that lifestyle modification compared to restrictive diets is what works for sustainable weight loss in teenagers. What can make your chances of getting that healthy weight loss even better? What increases your chances is to have a team, to have a support, to have an accountability partner that you can create weekly goals and make sure you're meeting those goals and then readjust your schedule as you talk back and forth what went well, what didn't go well. Research has shown that teenagers need at least 26 hours of support over several months to get to that result. It's not going to happen overnight. And think about this, when it took you 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 10 years to get where you are today, don't expect that you will get to your ideal weight within 3 months or even within 6 months or even within a year. Give yourself enough time through sustainable, healthy habits, through sustainable support from professionals, and that will get you to your ideal weight, and then you don't have to yo-yo up and down and go back to where you started. So that's all I had for you today. So now you have a number that you can target. You don't need to get into excessive restrictive diets because that can actually hurt your metabolism. If you like this today, go to lifestylefortids.com and click on free resources. to learn more how to jumpstart your journey. And if you're interested to learn more about my program, you can also sign up at lifestyleforteens.com/wait. There's no commitment. You just get on the wait list for whenever I open my program for enrollment. Talk to you next week.
If you enjoyed listening to this podcast, I invite you to come check out the LIFT program. It's Dr. Gourgari's 12-week coaching program for teens and their moms, where we take all this information, we apply it to your daily life, and we work together so your teenager learns how to create a healthy lifestyle so they can feel happier, more confident, less stressed, and love their body again. Visit the website at lifestyleforteens.com and click on the Work With Me and free resources to learn more about this program and get free help to start this journey right away. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next episode of Lifestyle and Weight Loss for Teens.